Several sideshows take over parts of Oakland and Richmond overnight. This comes as Oakland faces pressure from the Trump administration. The president recently said that he would deploy National Guard troops to cities that he claims are considered unsafe. Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee and the police department says that crime there has been falling in recent months. Police data through the first half of the year shows violent crime fell 29% compared to the first 6 months of 2024. Still, neighbors criticize police response and vow to take matters into their own hands after last night's sideshows in Oakland and Richmond produced little in the way of law enforcement response. Don Lynn's got that story.
Donuts, M80 explosions, even a car fire. Sideshows have become a regular problem in the Bay Area, but that doesn't make it any easier for the people who live through it.
If I had a gun, I would have started shooting. Really?
Would have been dangerous.
Where were the police? Where?
He said if he had a gun, he would have started shooting. He's tired of it. Imagine this happening a block down your house. All you hear is fireworks every single night. And you call the police don't come? Absolutely.
Where were the police?
Glenn Collins was livid after the loud spinouts woke him up 3 in the morning, and even more frustrated by what he calls a slow police response.
Irresponsible youth, lack of police enforcement. If there's no police, nothing's happening. These people are having fun.
Glenn and his neighbors say a huge crowd took over the 41st and Howell intersection for about 40 minutes. They say this Infiniti, likely stolen, finally broke down from all the spinning. Then a mob jumped on it and set it on fire. Neighbors say police didn't move in until after the car was torched to break up the crowd of rowdy drivers and spectators.
Because they could get something else on fire, you know what I mean? Like these old buildings around here, that's kind of scary. That seems like extra. I don't think they need to be doing all that.
One neighbor tried to put out the flames with a fire extinguisher, but was told to back off for his own safety. Police say this was one of at least 4 sideshow locations in Richmond and Oakland on Sunday morning.
The wheels screeching and people yelling and screaming, and it's just insane. Just complete insanity.
Some neighbors say as long as no one gets hurt, they're cool with it. Live and let live.
I'm kind of waiting for it. I don't mind.
It was fun to watch.
Nah. Hold on. We got to go back. What do you say? Where you at?
And let live.
I'm kind of waiting for it.
Man said he's fine with it. He's been waiting for it. Said live and let live. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, I'm trying. At 3 in the morning? At 3 in the morning, we fine with it. We are fine with it at 3 in the morning. I guess some people ain't got to work. Because I would be livid. I got work. I got to get up for work and leave. I leave out of work at 6 a.m. You mean to tell me I wake up down the street with fireworks and screeching and car fires? Come on, man. I would lose it. Let's keep going.
I don't mind.
It was fun to watch.
Fun to watch. No problems with it.
It was fun to watch.
It's loud. It was 1 hour. It's a Saturday night. It's not that big of a deal in Oakland.
But some previous sideshows have ended in gunfire and even homicides. We're not aware of any injuries from Sunday morning. Still, people want to know why police didn't break it up sooner. The Oakland Police Officers Association says they simply don't have enough officers to move in safely. The union says there were 16 police cars at the scene, but about 500 participants and spectators. They released a statement saying, "Police are doing everything in our power to help residents. We ask neighbors to demand city council and mayor hire more officers and retain the ones we have now."
Poor excuse.
Poor excuse.
Poor excuse. Get in there and do something.
OPD doesn't really respond to things, and they like to get a lot of overtime pay, so they usually draw things out and don't react to things.
Some neighbors posted a petition at the intersection urging the city to put in a traffic circle.
These are things that cost less than thousands of dollars and are effective at completely preventing sideshows from happening.
Glenn says he doesn't see a solution other than moving out.
I think the solution is to move out of the neighborhood. Really.
Might be.
This is going to happen. This is unresponsive Oakland police.
We're not aware of any arrests in the Oakland and Richmond sideshows. Now, in the past, when officers had enough video evidence, they would later track down the cars and tow them, but we're not sure if that's going to happen this time.
Enough video evidence. Yeah. That was a lot of video evidence. Let's go over to this next video. But even if it's Saturday, man, I don't want to be woken up with a car set on fire, fireworks going off at 3 a.m. Not when come on now. I paid to live in this neighborhood. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my mortgage, pay my taxes. And then the police don't do anything to break this up? Yes, it's Saturday and they're just trying to have fun. I don't care. They set a car on fire. They set a whole car on. That's not fun. I mean, maybe it's fun to some people, but no, that's not. It's crazy, man. Let's get into this. Let's get right into this.
Police in Oakland announcing that they did issue more than a dozen citations, all linked to multiple sideshows around the city this past weekend. New tonight, KTVU's Amber Lee live here in studio after speaking with residents who say they are still quite concerned. Amber.
That's right. My neighbors tell me they're concerned it'll happen again and that the next time the chaos will escalate and injure or kill someone. They're calling on city leaders to take action to prevent sideshows. A sideshow that brought out hundreds of people, punctuated by illegal fireworks and spectators firing their guns in the air in Oakland's Piedmont Avenue district during the overnight hours of Sunday, is causing fear, frustration, and the thought of flight.
I was scared. I was prepping to think, am I going to run? But if I run, we're going to be right in the midst of it.
Neighbors tell me their condo building shook from the explosions. They tell me they cannot erase the images of young people stomping on vehicles and setting one on fire, a total disregard for property and safety.
Are the wires going to catch on fire? Are they going to get the building?
Neighbors tell me it started shortly before 3 on Sunday morning and lasted for almost an hour, terrorizing people who live in the area. Residents say they didn't feel safe in their own homes. You thought your life was in danger?
Yeah. Start doing shot fires in the air.
Neighbors say they saw young people setting bottles on fire and throwing them in the air. Police say they issued 21 citations and towed 4 vehicles in all the sideshows officers responded to in Oakland early Sunday morning. The department says it will work to identify additional vehicles involved, and investigators may go to the homes where they're registered and tow them. But residents say police did not take action until people started setting fires.
Really scary. I've been afraid, and I still afraid because we don't know what's next.
The police union said there were only 16 police vehicles available to address the chaos. Mayor Barbara Lee issued a written statement. Quote, I am very clear we have more work to do, and we will continue to do the work to increase public safety in all of our neighborhoods.
I was thinking, is it going to happen again? So anytime I hear the screeching of tires, it's like, is it happening again?
Neighbors say the crowd didn't disperse until the fire crews arrived on scene. Residents are asking city leaders to install concrete barriers and speed bumps to prevent sideshows.
Absolutely crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. Let's get that. What is it? Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'll be livid. I would. I mean, they said a little before 3, lasted for an hour. So we woken up out of my sleep. They're shooting up guns in the air, shooting up fireworks, setting cars on fire. All that could have been prevented. But maybe they do need more police. Would they have been would the 16 police cars, probably at least 16 cops, been able to stop 500 people? Probably not. Probably not. We got to be honest about it. Probably not. But they need to do something. I don't know what it's. They gotta have to throw out some pepper spray or something. Then throw the riot stuff. Hit them with some bean bags. Start shooting. Get them to disperse something. Like, come on now. What are we doing? Come on. Absolutely crazy, y'all. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think the cops should have done? Do you think the officers would have been enough? Yes, they need more police, but they got to do what they got to do. I mean, I feel like if they would have shot some tear gas and some bean bags to disperse the crowd, they would have ran. It would have been over with. Do that every single time at the beginning when it starts. Nah, they gonna and then once somebody tries to fight, and arrest, no one's gonna, unless they start getting jumped. Then you got to start absolutely crazy. Then you might have to send a National Guard. I mean, we got to be honest. You might got to send a National Guard. Now, let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Let me know if you think they were just having fun. It's not that big of a deal, but I'd be livid. I would. I mean, it's just, I'm being honest about it. I would be livid. Absolutely livid. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.